And welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. Last time we got the Wave Buster, so let's actually test it out on this guy. Okay, that uses a lot of missiles, but just completely wrecked that guy. So that's a good combat option if we ever need to fight enemies like really fast and do a lot of really fast damage. I don't know if this, I don't think this is even the right way, to be honest. This isn't even the right way. We are trying to go back to the Watery Hall, which was where we got the charge beam, in order to try to see if we can figure out what that other room is for. There's a room connected to it that's like blocked up by like a morph ball tunnel, and I don't remember if we can even do anything with it. It occurred to me also that I should probably actually take out some of these guys to get better, to like get more missiles, because I was running really low after using the Wave Buster. So yeah, it's like whichever special you want to use. They're all pretty powerful, but also this game doesn't do like in the classic Metroids, and I'm a little bit annoyed at this. In the classic Metroids, once you were at max health, if you had some other thing that was like low, that one would naturally kind of default to whichever one, like the drops would default to whichever one you're low on, and that is clearly not the case here. Was there something in this fountain? I could have sworn there's something in this fountain. Oh shoot, I see what we need to do. Be very stationary right now. And voila, we have a Morph Ball Spire Ball track. I have no clue where this goes. Apparently into this wall. And we got a missile expansion, because the only way out is to go back the way we came. I'm gonna try to drop from this platform onto where we need to go. And I missed. I was trying to aim for this, but I was way off. Yeah, there's so many little secrets. It's really hard to collect everything without a guide, or massive memorization, if you ask me. Did I go the wrong way? Oh wait, shoot, what the heck is that? Actually, I'm going back. I have an idea. Here's the thing, I tend to be kind of ADHD, so maybe Metroid isn't the best game for me. Oh, I think I know what's going on. This is that room where we tried to go into, but there was like lava everywhere, we couldn't go through without the virus suit. Yeah, this is it. We still can't do anything because we don't have the grapple beam. Okay, cool. Curiosity satisfied. So yeah, that's definitely late game. Probably an artifact if I had to make a general guess. I have no clue if it actually is an artifact, that's just my assumption at the moment. Yeah, wow, this map is a little bit cumbersome at times. So we need to go through this door. Okay. Yeah, I'm really glad there's a map. If there wasn't a map, this game would be exponentially harder. Narrow tunnel. This game is very claustrophobic, and as someone who is claustrophobic in real life, I'm actually really okay with it in games for whatever reason. For some reason, games don't bother me with like phobias for whatever reason. I don't quite understand how that works psychologically, how something can scare you in real life but not in a game. Maybe I have some kind of weird dissonance between games and reality. It's rather weird, actually. I'm not sure psychologically how that works. How you can be scared of something in real life, but seeing it in a digital form, even if it looks really well animated, still doesn't have the same effect. It's an enigma. Here we are. I'm gonna take out, ow. I'm gonna take out these eyes just to make it easier to navigate over there. I hope I can break this. I hope this isn't like a, super bomb target. Good, it isn't. This looks strangely mechanical next to Chozo Ruins, that tunnel. So what's that all about? Whatever it is, they really want to guard this. Hello. You think we're where we need to be? Go through a morph ball tunnel, end up in a spider ball room. Yeah, I think we are exactly where we need to be. What's this week to? Blast trauma. Is it just regular blast? Missile? We had to spend a missile to get a missile. So that worked out. I think it's in Metroid Prime. I can't remember if it's Prime or one of the 2D games where you can actually do a thing where, wow, that's all. That's a lot lamer than I was expecting, I gotta be honest. Where, like, if you're playing on hard mode, you actually get fewer missiles. And I don't remember which Metroid Prime or Metroid game it actually was that did that, but there was one where if you're playing on hard mode, instead of 5 missiles, you get like 2. Still nothing to sneeze at, but it makes endgame stuff a lot tougher if I had to make a guess. So we got missiles for our trouble. That was, I'm not entirely sure if that was exactly worth it, but hey, we got more missiles. By the way, when I started this session, which was actually at part 10, I had 29% completion for collectibles, which isn't too bad, really. Also, why is this door not marked? Yeah, this door wasn't marked. Maybe because I never shot it from the other side or something. I don't want to save, but hey, I can use health refill. I was just saying it's marked, now it is. Okay. Zoom out. We can't go through here. Can't get that. Okay, I'm really confused actually. I'm actually like really confused. Maybe there's something, my guess is there's something in the Sun Tower. If I had to make a wild guess, there's probably something more in the Sun Tower. Actually... Yeah, because I feel like we've explored everything, but we haven't gotten anything that, like, helps us with story progression. We've gotten a lot of cool stuff, but again, it doesn't benefit us in terms of actual completion. So, I guess we just... I'm gonna check the Sun Tower again, see if there's anything I missed there, now that we have the spider ball move. Oh yeah, these are destructible by bombs. And lots of wasps. Yeah, I think that the red grass hurts you. I don't know if I've ever really gone over that. The regular grass just slows you down, but I'm pretty sure the red grass actually hurts you. So that's why I try to clear it out whenever possible, in case I didn't. Yeah, in case I didn't actually say that before now. Oh, bombs. That's right. So yeah, we're heading back towards this arena. Yeah, does this hurt you? It does. Quite a lot, it feels like. Because it actually slows your movement, so you end up spending a lot of time in the grass. So it's like a tag team of bad stuff going on. Also, shooting those tentacles in the eyes actually seems to defeat them. Oh. Okie dokie. Guess we have to go through the hive totem. Okay. Cool. I guess while we're backtracking, one thing to point out is, I guess, they also did confirm Metroid Prime 4 will be a first-person adventure, which is not really that surprising. It's just kind of interesting to get a confirmation, despite the fact that we literally know nothing about the game. I'm a little bit... Honestly, I don't really know how to feel about the announcement of Metroid Prime 4. I mean, on paper, yeah, it's cool, but in actuality, I kind of wish they could have waited a little bit longer, considering they already had a Metroid game. And Samus Returns looks cool. I'm not the biggest Metroid 2 fan, so the fact that they're really revamping it, I have no objections. I played Metroid 2 on the Game Boy on the DS Game Boy Virtual Console, or 3DS Game Boy Virtual Console, and it was okay. It was just not ideal. I think it's because I played literally every other Metroid before it, except Federation Force, because that wasn't out then. It just didn't feel right. It felt dated, it felt just kind of awkward, it didn't feel as tight as even Super, and I don't feel like Super is even the tightest game ever. Honestly, I'm actually glad there's a buffer between the Prime games and, is it this way? Yeah, it's that way. I'm actually glad there's a buffer between the Prime games and, well, I mean with the Prime games, and it's not just directly into 2 and Super, because honestly, I would probably have issues going from Metroid Zero Mission to Super, because they actually control very differently from one another. I don't know how people can go back and forth. Because, like, there's some people who actually speedrun literally every, like, 2D Metroid, and I don't understand how people can do that. That sounds like that sounds really tough, to actually have all of those different gameplay styles and techniques committed to memory. And again, it's not just, a lot of times with Metroid, it's a lot of optimization of movement, especially the 2D games. It's not so much glitches, but there are a few exploits. So the fact that you have to memorize like several different control schemes for whatever Metroid you're playing, that's gotta be a headache. I feel like by comparison, the Castlevania games actually have a lot more consistency with how they play, which is kind of intriguing. I haven't actually played that many, to be fair. I've only played Dawn of Sorrow. I still need to get the best ending in that because I bailed on it. Dawn of Sorrow, Aria of Sorrow, which is my favorite, and Symphony of the Night. But all of them play very similarly to each other, like the physics aren't that far removed from one another, so they're pretty easy to go back and forth between. Yeah, for some reason I just can't motivate myself to finish Dawn of Sorrow. It's not like it's a bad game, it's just underwhelming, I guess. Would be a good way to put it. Can I break this? Cordite. What was breakable by Cordite again? Was that missiles? Or super missiles? I'm gonna try a super missile. I have plenty of ammo. There we go. Was a super missile. Now I'm pretty sure we can actually break the wasp hives if we had a different weapon, but unfortunately we do not. So we just have to kind of tough it out at the moment. Got lore on this wall. Cries of dying land echo in their ears. Wow, that's depressing. We gotta activate the symbols to get past there. Yeah, that is moving. I'm like, wait, is that actually one of the things we're supposed to be scanning, or what? We haven't actually scanned this yet, so I guess that was good that we did. Oh yeah, to even scan the hives. I'm gonna try shooting a missile at to see what happens. Hello, that actually worked. Cool. A little more breathing room would be nice in this room, so yeah, I'll definitely take it. Now, do you have to destroy all of them? Okay, just the main part. Okay. This room is oddly quiet now. Oculus, which would be fun, trying to go up a spiral track with that crawling around. Another rune. Probably on the backside of a different pillar, if I had to make an assumption. Ruined wasp hive. And there we go. All 4 activated. And now we can go up this track. Now, I don't even know what this is trying to accomplish, to be fair, but I remember doing this part. And yeah, we have an Oculus to deal with. Oh, this is an interesting little segment. That's actually kind of broken by the Morph Ball jump, obviously. Because if you had to do this with the actual Morph Ball bomb jump, that's a lot tougher because you have to time it. But for us, we just kind of blaze through. Hello. That's not ominous at all. And the fact that they're giving us a ton of health isn't ominous either. Oh boy, I think we're coming up on a boss battle if I had to make a guess. Is there anything hidden here? Oh, wait, no, that's something different. Never mind, I'm like, wait, do we have the equipment to fight what's coming up? But, I don't know. Okay. Can I scan? Okay, these are called Chozo Ghosts. They're tough. And if you don't have a certain visor that we get late game, they're a lot tougher. So that's fun. And they're short out of systems. Good music though, in this area. It's kind of creepy sounding. Good for a ghost boss fight. You know, one thing I actually wonder is what the damage ratio is between super, like a charge beam and a regular beam. I don't actually know what the ratio is of like which is better. Obviously charge beam is better, but it takes longer, so do they actually even out pretty well? I don't actually know. Yeah, once you get a certain visor, you can actually fight these guys a lot more easily. But for now, we just have to kind of use the brute force method here. Where'd he go? You have to really rely on sound cues too, which is actually a really cool thing in my opinion. I am really down with games that actually make you rely on sound. Oh, it's just an artifact. Cool. Swell. But hey, we don't have to come back here next time at least. That's cool. Chozo artifact acquired. It's the artifact of the wild, the 4th of 12. So we're missing 2. In other words. Strength wild. I am actually really confused now. Because I thought that was important, and I thought it was going to be more than an artifact, so I... Also, you're supposed to very clearly have the special thing to fight them, so yeah, that was more difficult than it actually needed to be. But now I'm actually really confused, like, where do we actually go from here? Zoom out, yeah, that was Ice Beam, so we can't do anything there. Nothing there. Nope. So obviously not here. Talon Overworld? Is there any, like, doors that we can use that we haven't actually gone through yet? Well, there's that door. Oh, there's that door up there by the landing site. Can't even get to that. There's this big area, but we need Ice Beam and Grappling Beam to get there. I think I just read too much into the Talon Overworld. I think when we were sent out to the Talon Overworld, basically, we were supposed to stay in the Talon Overworld. That'd be my guess, at least. So that's Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Did I actually get the thing in that little alcove? I don't remember if I actually did, and that was last episode. Yeah, my memory is good. Yeah, looking at the map, the only thing that seems to be like apparent to do is actually that one thing with the in the Town Overworld. So I guess we're making the long trek back. But I'll cut that out. I'll just meet you back there then. Next time. Thank you for watching. And I hope you join me next time for more Metroid Prime.